We cannot defend America and our friends by hoping for the best. We cannot put our faith in the word of tyrants who solemnly sign non-proliferation treaties and then systematically break them. If we wait for threats to fully materialize, we will have waited too long.
I will concentrate. I will show you one or two restaurants.
Please don't come back again.
Steve.
Right. Do you think anyone here is a trade delegate, Diane?
Are you kidding? Steve?
Ciao. Sei bellissimo. Hai gli orecchini.
Ho un regalo speciale di mio padre.
Ci vediamo dopo.
Oh, sì.
I guess I'm just not pretty enough, huh?
Oh, I could have told you that. Back in a minute.
What's going on? President Bush.
I thought he was in Rio.
He was. Now he's coming here tomorrow morning.
Fishing trip?
High-level cricket with the PN. Something major going down with the OPEC negotiations. They want to bash heads.
It's going to be a rush on taxis.
Oh, don't worry about that. Harry's outside.
Harry, you know why Bush is coming, of course. The real reason.
Francois, what can I tell you? It's a very special relationship.
The meeting with your PN's a fate. He's here to meet the Libyans.
Can't believe that.
Oh, you don't have to believe it. Look at this evening's diplomatic crates from Washington. We have.
All diplomatic materials remain the property of the representative governments at all time, UN Resolution 3501.
More than half of modern culture depends on what one shouldn't read. Oscar Wilde.
We do not conduct espionage against our closest ally.
They pay us to watch you. As if you didn't know. Come on, Harry. We're all Europeans now. Whose side are you on anyway?
Ours.
Good night.
Andrews Tower, this is Air Force One, ready to come
Hey!
clear.
I thought you said you'd be a minute.
Don't believe everything you hear.
Andrews, this is Air Force One. We are wheels up and clear.
What would Harry want with Dem's house councillor?
Shouting practice?
So the advanced teams land 2.5 hours ahead of Air Force One, correct?
2 C-5 Galaxy cargo planes into Bryce Norton.
That's a lot of cargo.
It's got a lot of stuff. Get a lot of stuff when you're the president.
What's he bringing?
Bulletproof limousines, standby limos, decoy limos, private ambulance, sundry Secret Service vehicles, Marine One plus one other helicopter, and something called a Blue Goose.
Presidential podium. So, presumably he's planning to transfer to the embassy by Marine One after touching down at Bryce Norton. Any clue on who's meeting him?
No, but I do know what happens later. Coffee with the US ambassador, spot of sightseeing, goodwill lunch with the Queen, then on to checkers for talks before he's back on the runway. Lapse time, 15 hours.
Bloody last minute.
Maybe he booked it on the internet.
Yes?
They're sending it here.
What?
You said tell customs to open a crate, so I did, and now they've told me they've had a look and there's a problem and they're sending it here.
A Libyan problem.
They're not saying, which scares me.
Harry, they're ready for you.
We must take the battle to the enemy, disrupt his plans, and confront the worst threats before they emerge.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States will arrive in this country in approximately 7 hours and be here until 2000 hours tomorrow. We've outlined our security needs on a minute-by-minute basis in the folder resources in front of you. Clearly, FLOTUS and POTUS will not be present on this visit. POTUS himself requested the diversionary trip at 1800 GMT yesterday. First you heard of it was probably first we heard of it. So let's make this as pleasurable as possible. A command post has been established at Grosvenor Square with full communication facilities. The POTUS advance team will, in conjunction with members of the White House Protective Research Section, survey each site to be visited by the President. From these surveys, we can determine manpower, equipment, medical, and evacuation requirements for all eventualities.
We'd actually prefer to do that.
Your assistance in these matters is, of course, a vital part of our entire security operation, and we thank you for coming this evening.
People, please note on page 8, Bagpipe on the PRS will initiate a full complement of POTUS SA-1s on CP from the Blacktop unit at Grosvenor by the time we get a wheels down from Cowpuncher at the base camp LZ.
In English, please.
A full U.S. Secret Service team will be there to meet the President at Bryce Norton once the President touches down. We'd appreciate close protection teams from MI5 for perimeter security for the duration of the visit.
But not close to the president.
Well, no,
Why not?
because that's our job,
It's also our job.
not in this case.
MI5 oversees protection of the PM, Queen, and visiting dignitaries.
Not this one.
Diplomatic protocol states quite clearly that the host government provides 95% of protection for presidential visits.
Not this president, not this visit. Václav Havel let us do it our way in Prague, and we're doing it our way now. That means a complete adherence to U.S. Secret Service close protection protocol. Every rumor is to be treated as fact until neutralized. Every target is a potential assassin until dealt with. We'd like paranoia to be the norm here until our commander-in-chief is safely back in the skies. I'm sure you can understand that in the current climate. After he's gone, any residual distrust of others will, of course, be your own problem.
How very kind of you to point that out.
Customs liaison at Heathrow said to bring it up here.
I don't know anything about it.
They're diplomatic crates, right? They come through every day from Washington to the US Embassy. So, why we were told to open this one, God only knows.
This is going bye-bye right now. Follow me, please. Come on.
Sam! Tom wants us to start police briefings as soon as possible. Wait. Isn't that...
Yeah, so shut up and help.
No problem.
Sorry about the shut up.
No problem.
Every presidential visit, domestic or foreign, has since the Kennedy assassination involved the assembly of what we call the trip file. In this file is every contact, every threat, every possible target and concern to the safety of the president in every geographical area he'll be passing through. Last official POTUS visit to the UK was nearly 2 years ago. Obviously, we've done our best to keep up to speed on these individuals, but we're gonna need access to all your files to confirm our information is up to date and watertight.
Well, okay, why don't you just give us your information and we'll cross-reference it?
We'll do it ourselves if that's okay.
So you want unsupervised access to our registry files?
Yeah. Or perhaps you prefer the president to get a bullet in the brain on your watch.
I understand how you feel, Zoe, really, I do, but these interviews are designed for you. They're for you to blow off steam, to contribute constructive criticism about our
workflow and our office environment. Yes, I read the memo.
Good.
Look, Miranda, to be honest, we're a little bit busy at the moment. There's this American bloke coming over, and apparently lots of people would like to kill him.
And having sessions under live operations facilitates greater honesty. Listen, don't worry about time, Zoe. I'm here for you day or night.
Miranda,
so
I can't.
You or Danny in the reading room, please, as soon as you can.
What's wrong?
I'll tell you later. So it's really happening then?
Yep.
She knows we all hide from her the rest of the year, right? So why does she do it?
Because personnel send her out once a year in her very own little psychological sniper unit to pick us off one by one. It's like guerrilla warfare. I don't even go up to the 5th floor anymore just in case someone sees me and thinks I'm going to see her.
Like anyone's going to voluntarily knock on the door of the MI5 staff psychologist and say I can't hack it.
Well, Barry Mitchell did.
Who's Barry Mitchell?
Exactly.
Well done.
Oh, very trusting. I'll be heads.
I wanted heads.
Tails,
then. Say that again?
We opened it up
Got that.
and started looking through it.
Still with you?
And we just got started when...
Someone spilled their tea into it.
That is correct.
Yeah, that was the bit I had some problems with.
Troy, I'll see you downstairs in a minute.
One of your minutes will be